Wow. I just saw it. In case you haven't heard or seen this short teaser trailer, Ghostbusters 2020. Yes, a very short teaser that pretty much blew most of us die-hard Ghostbusters fans who grew up with the original films and the original animated series and so forth away by storm. I mean, it doesn't show a lot. It shows, you know, a dark farmland and a barn revealing the original Ecto-1 vehicle from the original film. Not much is really said about this film. I mean, it's other than the fact that it's going to be directed by Jason Reitman, which is the son of Ivan Reitman, who directed the original Ghostbusters films and The Strikes, of course, but not to get too carried away, but it does have a little relation because, of course, it stars Bill Murray and Harold Ramis. But yeah, I love the original. I love the second one, not as much, but still, it was very enjoyable, a very underrated sequel, both directed by him, and I enjoyed the animated series, the real Ghostbusters to be exact, not the Extreme Ghostbusters, and when it came to video games, the 2009 game was the only great one. Yeah, you know, I already talked about it, and of course I reviewed that crappy spin-off downloaded game, Sanctum of Slime, which was more like Sanctum of Shit, really. But otherwise, yeah, this could be the one to break the ice and make us forget about that horrid reboot that pretty much nobody wanted to see, and basically nobody went to see. So yeah, this trailer, even though it's just a short teaser, has gotten way more positive reactions than the first trailer for that crappy reboot. So maybe they're trying to learn from this that some things should not be rebooted unless they're going to bring back the original cast, which I have heard they're going to try to. And I have faith in Jason Reitman. After all, he is the son of Ivan Reitman. Maybe it'll run in his blood. Maybe not. I'm just fingers crossed on this one that they give it the, you know, real reboot that it deserves by bringing back the original cast in a flesh, not just bringing them as cameo roles, as random characters. You know, give it like Indiana Jones. I mean, if you can bring Indiana Jones back after 19 years, even though that film has gotten a lot of criticism, Crystal Skull to be exact, I enjoyed it. I'd much rather watch that than the Ghostbusters reboot. How about Star Wars? They did a great job with Episode 7. Even Jurassic World. It was a great reboot sequel. It's a shame they couldn't do the same with Hellboy, but maybe this reboot will be better. But yeah, maybe they'll revive this series and make a true sequel the same way they did Halloween. It was a great revival of the Halloween series, even though the sequel title is questionable because it matches the original. But let's hope for the best out of this. I have faith once again in Jason Reitman because he did some pretty good films. Up in the Air, Thank You for Smoking. Wasn't a big fan of Juno, but let's hope for the sake he reboots the series the right way with a true Ghostbusters 3 movie. Even though it's going to be tough without Harold Ramis, and I am pretty pissed off that they waited so many years after, you know, eventually, you know, to his death, which was pretty sad. But I think it still can be possible with some of the remaining cast members that are still alive. So all I could say is, give us Ghostbusters 3. Give us the original cast, no matter how old they are, one last time. Bring back the great feel of nostalgia from a time when everyone was carefree. Make sure the visual effects especially are like the original two films, because let's face it, in this new 2016 film, they just were awful looking. I mean, they looked worse than the Scooby-Doo and Haunted Mansion movie, you know, from Disney. So give us what the original Ghostbusters film had. Make us feel like time never passed. In other words, give us Ghostbusters the way we loved it. So even if it sucks, I would still go to see it, as long as it makes us forget about this horrid crap. So, till next time, people, keep watching.